you guys? This is Morgan from Morgan Lett Insights, and we are here to talk about the 2019 Cancer season. So for starters, the Cancer season is going to start on June 21st, 2019. This is also simultaneously the same day as the summer solstice. So what the summer solstice is, for those of you who do not know, is a literal changing of the seasons, where for the northern hemisphere, we are leaving the rainy portion of spring and moving into more of the sunny aspects of summer. For the southern hemisphere folks, they are leaving the harvest of fall and really moving into the withdrawal period of winter. So the northern and the southern hemisphere are experiencing a polar opposite. The north is walking into the sun, the south is walking into the darkness. So for northern hemisphere folks, Cancer season is a start of really coming out, feeling like we are really integrating and moving into the heat of the summer. So this is the point of the year where things are really starting to heat up. Things are really starting to come together. A lot of the projects that you've been working on behind the scenes are really starting to gain traction. This in terms of like the fiscal year is the third quarter. So you really do have a good aspect of what is happening, what is working, what is not working. So for a lot of astrologers, traditionally they see Cancer as like a coming out sign. Every 4 signs there's like this transition period, and some for Cancer, because it's a cardinal sign, which means that it is initiating energy. It's one of the first signs, which means it takes action. So Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn are all going to be the barriers of change. So each sign that I just mentioned is going to bring in a new season. So Aries brings in spring, Cancer brings in summer, Libra brings in fall, and Capricorn brings in winter. So Cancer season is this bringing in a turning of the tides. So for a lot of people, Cancer season is very emotional. Cancer is a water sign, which means Cancer is a feminine polarity, which is going to demonstrate a lot of Cancer sensitive attributes. Cancers are very intuitive. They deal with the aspect of the home. They're also the 4th sign of the Zodiac, so they represent stability and sturdiness and finding one's own sense of emotional security, feeling stable within ourselves and our internal environment. So dealing with the home, dealing with the family, dealing with the way that we really experience life on a daily basis. Not like the productivity schedule of Virgo where things are like organized and in order, but more sort of like how we experience everyday life, the overall journey that we are in life. So it's not like the travel, the long-term vision of Sagittarius. It's more so like this is what we experience on a day-to-day basis. This is who we are at our core. So when we think about the symbol of Cancer, which is the crab, we have to think that Cancer season is somewhat dynamic in aspects of there is very internal, intuitive, introspective periods where Cancer is very much withdrawn, very seclusive, very secretive, very detached. And then there's also areas of Cancer where Cancer comes out of the shell, and Cancer is very attacking, and it claws at you, and it's feisty, and it's very reactive, and it's very emotional, and it's very easily triggered. So there's aspects of Cancer that is somewhat elusive during this period. So a lot of people, especially males, sometimes have a difficult time really responding to Cancer season because Cancer is dealing with the mother. So this is really a feminine period where people will really start to be more attracted to feminine aspects of life. So anything that is stereotyped as womanly is going to be more popular during this time. More people are going to be interested in beauty and cooking and home improvement and home decor. The summer is also a period where people often are moving, changing because of the summer is out, school. So this is a period where someone can be purchasing a home or selling a home or reinventing a home or having to repair a home. So different issues that deal with the necessities of like transportation, travel, bills, anything like that is going to be associated with Cancer season. Now with Mars being in Cancer until July 1st. So Cancer season will be taking place until July 22nd, where the sun will move into Leo. So because Mars is in Cancer until July 1st, Mercury is in Cancer until the end of the month. When the sun first moves into Cancer, it really will experience more of a feeling of shyness, a feeling of wanting to really nurture one's own emotions, wanting to really nurture one's feelings. But as the transit moves on, as Mars moves into Leo, Mercury moves into Leo, Mercury goes into its pre-retrograde station. This is also a period where there's going to be a total lunar eclipse. So our new moon in July, while the sun is still in Cancer, is going to be a total lunar eclipse in Cancer. So this is a huge alignment. So the new moon in the beginning of July is really pivotal for people. So there's a lot of emotional release, a lot of emotional awareness that takes place in the beginning of the Cancer season cycle. And so this one is very imperative, and this is really dealing with how we compare ourselves to other people, how we view ourselves in the greater world, our personal talents, our personal desires, things that we really keep inside of us that we want to share, that we want to be recognized for. These are things that we are wanting. So this is a very yearning like period. Cancer can be very whiny when Cancer is inactive. Cancer is one of those people who are very much workaholics. They have really high standards, really high desires. They want nice homes, nice clothes, nice furniture. They want to feel comfortable, right? Cancer wants to feel like it's comfortable and safe and protected to come out of its shell. So this is also dealing with a lot of worry and anxiety and nervousness. This always deals with water signs, but it's very apparent in Pisces and Cancer more so than it would be Scorpio. So Cancer again is a very nervous like creature. So it's important during this time to understand that we are more sensitive to others' emotions and responses and reactions. So it's going to be very important for us to be mindful of who we engage with, who we share our time with, who we share our space with, and also understanding that we are super emotional. So not taking things so personal, not taking things so serious. This also transit deals with children. So people who are parents or who work with children or who have nephews and nieces or guardians of children. This is a period where you will feel more nurturing, like you will want to spend more time with your child. This is also a period, because Mars is in Leo, a lot of our actions are family focused. A lot of our actions are towards youth or towards feeling more young, feeling more vivacious, feeling like we're involved and a part of the greater world. So wanting to be participatory, wanting to take action, not wanting to be left out. Cancer doesn't want to feel like it's left out. Cancer doesn't want to feel like it doesn't have the latest thing. And so this is also a period, because Mars is in Leo, Venus will be moving into Cancer. Mercury again will be preparing for a retrograde cycle, but it will be in Leo. So there's a lot of boasting, a lot of playfulness, a lot of understanding, where there might be confusion based off of emotional circumstances. So just really being mindful that emotions are big. People are wanting to feel safe. People are also extremely sensitive. This is a time where if you are an entrepreneur or you have a job where it's flexibility, this is a time where you will be more likely to work from home, or there's family matters that pull you back into the home. If you're a parent or you have elderly parents, this is also a period where you might have to be more hands-on with taking care of your elderly parents, or taking more responsibility for your children, especially in like activities like with summer school, summer camp, finding more fun, playful things to do at home to really keep your kids occupied is going to be really big. For relationships, Cancer is a really great time if you are settled. This is a powerful transit for people who have families, who are trying to establish themselves. This is a period where you'll be focusing more on your foundation, what you still need to establish, whether that's credit, whether that's purchasing real estate, whether that's saving, whether that's retirement or investments, whatever it is. This is a period where people are really wanting to put the numbers to paper to be able to have those lifestyles that we are desiring to have. All of that is going to be really pivotal during this transit. Things to be mindful of, again, is people's ability to overreact. This is a period where very small things are drastically blown out of proportion. So just be very intentional about the words that you're saying, the actions that you're demonstrating, the body language, the tone of voice. All of those things are very sensitive because Cancers are water signs. So water is always adapting to its source. So just because it's water, if you think about it, lemonade is water with sugar and lemon in it. That's the only thing that differentiates water from lemonade, is the fact that one has added lemon and sugar to it and one is just plain water. And that is how this whole energy is really playing out, is making sure that you are being very strategic about what you are adding to a situation, and how you are really responding to it. It's really important. So I hope this was really helpful for you guys. Happy Cancer season. Again, the sun will be in Cancer from June 21st until July 22nd, where it will then move into Leo. For additional information about specific planetary movements and transits and new moons, full moons, things like that, lunar eclipses, all of that, solar eclipses, we'll have individual videos rolling out as those dates approach. Peace, love, bye.